2026 is about to spoil every isekai fan because some of the wildest, funniest, and most chaotic series are returning with new seasons. So today, we're counting down 10 massive isekai comebacks you absolutely don't want to miss. Kicking off with number 10, Youjo Senki 2. Tanya is back, and honestly at this point, the only thing more terrifying than her battlefield tactics is the fact that she's technically still a child. Season 2 is gearing up to dive even deeper into the mess that being X keeps throwing at her, like some cosmic troll who's bored at 3 a.m. We're talking new fronts, new enemies, and probably new situations where Tanya looks directly into the camera like she's 2 seconds away from suing God himself. The military strategy is getting even more intense, and the animation upgrade? Clean. Like, you can feel the explosion heat. Clean. Fans have been begging for more Tanya ever since the movie dropped, and this season feels like the payoff. The Empire is still a disaster, Tanya is still accidentally building a cult-like following, and being X is still petty. Sliding to number 9, Mushoku Tensei 3. Ruthless is returning, and yes, he's still one of the most complicated characters in all of modern isekai. Season 3 is going even deeper into his relationships, his traumas, and of course, the absolute madness of the greater world's magic system. The last season left people clutching their chests, kicking their chairs, and arguing on Reddit like their lives depended on it. And now, we're heading straight into arcs that fans have hyped for years. The intensity ramps up, especially as Ruthless starts confronting the consequences of past actions, which, let's be honest, is long overdue. The world building is expanding, the stakes are rising, and certain characters who were quiet before, yeah, they're stepping up big time. Expect massive emotional moments, top-tier fights, and a few scenes that will probably make you pause and question if you're emotionally stable enough for the rest. But hey, that's Mushoku Tensei. Gorgeous animation, big feelings, and chaos wrapped in world-class storytelling. Landing on number 8, ReZero Season 4. Subaru is back to suffer, because the universe simply refuses to let this man rest for more than 6 minutes at a time. Season 4 is adapting some of the heaviest arcs in the entire series, and if you thought the previous seasons broke you, oh no, those were warm-ups. This is ReZero truly flexing. Amelia is stepping into bigger leadership, Subaru's character development goes into overdrive, and certain villains are about to become even more punchable than before. The return by death sequences are getting darker, the political drama is tighter, and the cast expansions? Chef? Actually, I won't say that word they banned. Let's just say they're good. Looking at number 7, Reincarnated as a Sword Season 2. Fran and Teacher are slicing their way back into our hearts. Season 2 promises more world exploration, more character upgrades, and more of Fran's adorable but deadly energy. This show has such a unique vibe, because following a sentient sword that's basically a supportive dad figure is surprisingly wholesome and chaotic at the same time. The new season digs deeper into Fran's growth, not just as a fighter, but as a person, and we'll finally get more insight into the bigger mysteries surrounding Teacher. The fights are extremely crisp, and if the trailers are anything to go by, the choreography this time around is extra disrespectful to enemies. Moving to number 6, That Time I Got Reincarnated as a Slime, Tsukai no Namida Hen. Rimuru is returning with even more kingdom politics, and yes, even more power scaling that makes most other anime protagonists look underleveled. This new arc is all about expanding Tempest's influence while dealing with threats that aren't impressed by Rimuru's "I'm smiling but I might vaporize your country" energy. We're getting deeper lore, bigger battles, and the kind of emotional moments slime fans love. Rimuru's leadership continues to evolve, and the supporting cast is stepping into the spotlight too, especially characters who've been long overdue for major screen time. Dropping in at number 5, Mato Seihei no Slave 2. The series is coming back with more action, more world building, and yes, more of the wild energy the show is known for. Season 2 is taking everything from the first season and cranking it up, especially the fights. The girls of the Anti-Demon Corps are stepping into tougher missions with higher stakes. And Yuki continues being the human Swiss Army knife who somehow survives situations that would have most normal people begging the universe for a respawn button. The chemistry within the squad is even funnier this season, with banter that feels straight out of a chaotic group chat. The enemies get tougher, the missions get riskier, and the emotional beats hit harder than expected. For an ecchi action hybrid, this series surprises with its lore depth. Season 2 is shaping up to refine everything: better pacing, sharper visuals, and character moments that remind you why this show gained such a big fan base. Sliding into number 4, welcome to Demon School. Iruma-kun Season 4. Iruma returns to Babels, and the chaos level shoots straight into the sky. Season 4 focuses on the next big challenge for Iruma and his equally unhinged classmates. The misunderstandings are funnier, the character moments are sweeter, and the world building expands in ways that feel genuinely rewarding for longtime fans. Iruma continues being the most wholesome protagonist, accidentally influencing demon society like he's running a motivational workshop. Meanwhile, Az is still a walking explosion, Clara is still pure chaotic energy, and the faculty? Still stressed. The new arcs bring some serious tension too, adding layers to the school dynamics that make every episode feel packed. Jumping to number 3, Isekai to Cheat Skill, Season 2. Yuya is back, and the glow-up continues, both literally and figuratively. Season 2 picks up right after the first season's whirlwind of fantasy power-ups, real-world transformations, and villains who simply refuse to mind their business. The dual-world mechanic gets even more interesting this time, especially as Yuya starts uncovering deeper secrets from both sides of his life. The action scenes are sharper, the emotional beats hit harder, and the pacing tightens a lot. Plus, the character relationships finally start evolving past "wow, you look cool now," and into actual meaningful development. The villains? Still annoying, but they're getting more depth, which means the confrontations feel way more satisfying. Approaching number 2, Saikyo no Osama Season 2. Season 2 brings back the king who reincarnated to take life a little easier. Except everything keeps escalating around him, like the universe refuses to let him chill. The series doubles down on action and character interactions, especially as new factions step into play. Our king stays effortlessly overpowered, but what makes this season exciting is how the enemies start getting cleverer, forcing him to think before casually steamrolling everyone. The comedy is still very much intact, with characters reacting to his strength in ways that make you laugh out loud. The world expands significantly too, with new regions, species, and political chaos that makes everything feel bigger and more ambitious. This season also digs deeper into supporting characters, giving them more purpose than simply watching the king break physics. Finally, at number 1, Sasaki to P-chan Season 2. The most chaotic corporate employee and his interdimensional talking bird are back, and honestly, this duo is what peak comedy looks like. Season 2 continues blending office life disasters with fantasy plotlines in a way no other anime even attempts. Sasaki is still tired, still overworked, and still accidentally stumbling into wild magical situations thanks to P-chan, who remains the most suspiciously competent bird in anime history. This season expands the fantasy side significantly, bringing in new characters, new realms, and new headaches for Sasaki, who did not sign up for any of this. The humor lands even harder, especially when the mundane and magical collide in the most dramatic ways. And that wraps our list of the top returning isekai anime dropping in 2026. Let me know which one you're most hyped for, or which series you think should have made the list. Drop a like if you enjoyed the countdown, hit subscribe for more anime breakdowns, and I'll see you in the next video.